Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Pajan and I am from JBC249-2B. So today, me and my team want to present about 7 Takaful plan of Etiqa. So before I start, we would like to express our gratitude to Sir Muhammad Ashadi bin Rizwan, which our beloved lecturer for his guidance and supervision to complete this subject. Okay, for the introduction, the current situation that has hit the country and the world as a result of pandemic outbreak has seen as many Malaysians struggling to manage their finance so as to have an impact on the economic well-being of themselves and their family. A saving plan is sort of like insurance or investment plan. Okay. First of all, Takaful is a type of Islamic insurance where members contribute money to the group system to protect each other from loss and injury. Takaful insurance is based on Sharia or Islamic law, which describe how individuals are responsible for cooperating and protecting each other. Takaful policy address health, life, and general insurance needs. Moreover, Takaful insurance firms were developed as alternative to commercial insurance companies, which were considered to violate Islamic rules or Islamic Sharia on the principle of riba, al-maisir, and gharar, that all of them are prohibited under Sharia. Therefore, it can be concluded that Takaful products are more reliable for the use by the public than the insurance product, whose elements are prohibited under Sharia. The phrase of saving plan is a way to describe the process of saving enough money to buy a home or saving for another life goal. That's important to people. Everyone has goal and ambition in life, including a desire for a better car, a bigger home, and happy retirement. As a result, they will start to save it to meet their goals. However, sometimes our money may be needed for a life-saving emergency, delaying our objective. This scenario highlights that the critical nature of Takaful products such as saving, Takaful. So Takaful saving may give us flexibility and security to manage our money regardless of Takaful coverage. Setting appropriate saving goal can help you start saving. When you deposit money into the bank every month, it may be easier to withdraw money for various reasons. We are often too tempted to spend and waste money so that we cannot reach our goals. For this reason, it is important to set aside money for future emergency.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aizat Azwar bin Muhammad Azhan. Thank you to Muhammad Hafiz Pajan. So I will continue with the main issue, which is people awareness of the important having emergency fund is still lacking. So according to an article published by Sinar Harian, a large number of Malaysians are notorious for their financial failure. However, there are four major failures that most Malaysians commit, especially regarding insurance takaful related failure, a lack of financial discipline, being easily manipulated by fraudulent scheme, and having property frozen due to death. According to a Bank Negara Malaysia BNM survey, 75% of Malaysians lack saving of at least RM1,000. Only 50% of Malaysians own takaful policy and 41% own insurance policy. Meanwhile, nearly 1 million Malaysians lost RM3.8 billion by fraudulent scheme. The figure is quite large and unexpected. According to a report by the Royal Malaysian Police (PDRM), a total of 974,900 people lost 3.8 billion as a result of being scammed by fraudulent scheme that are common in Malaysia. As we all know that not all Malaysians understand the value of saving. Others say that finding a bit of pride is tough, such as living from hand to mouth. Saving is only for those who have strong and secure financial reason. According to Noor Akmal Yaakob, head of the Credit Counselling and Management Agency, Financial Education Department, the degree of financial well-being among working people remains low. This is based on the AKP Case 2018 Financial Behaviour Survey. This implies that 3 out of every 10 employed individuals must borrow to meet their fundamental requirement. Additionally, individuals earning less than 2,000 ringgit struggle the hardest to make saving. Moreover, individuals aged 50 to 59 were found to be more concerned about budgeting their expenditure, while those with greater earning found to be less serious. Furthermore, an online survey conducted by the Malaysian Department of Statistics in March to assess the impact of COVID-19 on the economy and individual discovered that 71.4% of self-employed individuals have enough money to last a month, while 82.7% of those in the private sector have enough money to last 2 months. So, it is obvious that many Malaysians are very weak financially, and this is due to a lack of knowledge as well as a carefree attitude.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alif Shazani bin Abdul Rahman. So next I will explain about the four factors that will contribute to the main issue. So for the first one is about lack of awareness. It is known that during this pandemic COVID-19 situation, many people have lost their sources of income and been laid off due to the spread of the virus. Moreover, when faced with daily expenses and other necessities, the emergency fund protects against the financial burden, and it is also critical and all citizens are obligated to save and provide emergency fund, and as we confront numerous threat daily. Also, according to the personal financial management expert, every individuals or family should aware about this saving plan and also should have at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses or income set aside as emergency reserve. It is important subject as it reduce the need for person to borrow money from other person or financial institution in the event of a crisis. Moreover, from the Department of Statistics Malaysia data to assess the impact of COVID-19 on the economy and individuals, 71.4% of self-employed individuals have sufficient financial saving to last month, while 82.7% of those in the private sector only have enough financial saving to last 2 months. And next point is about the reckless in money management. So from here, we can conclude that people experience both anxiety and euphoria, or known as the enjoyment, such as reckless spender frequently experience anxiety when buying, even when an item is not required or even desired. Instead, the act of purchasing and receiving the things generates a joyful feelings within them, and the consumer feels anxious until this high is supposed. Also, people also are fully pressured in the debt and make them reckless in money management, such as a reckless spender with those who are moderate to high earnings typically wind up deep in debt to fund their shopping and buying habits. Also, paychecks are frequently used to cover minimum payment on unsecured debt, such as a high balance credit card, and compulsive shoppers may reuse the available and credit card created by making payment to purchase more until a breaking point is reached and no more credit is available. Moreover, people also disconnect from purchase where when a non-compulsive shopper acquire an item, it typically satisfies a need or desire for the shopper, a friend, or a family member either now or soon. Additionally, the irresponsible spender purchase select product for the same reason but frequently overspend impulsive purchase, resulting in many unopened or unused items. And next, for the third factor is about limited sources by income. So basically, limited sources of income contribute to the people lack of awareness of the importance of emergency finance. This scenario happen because some individual is lack an additional source of income such as the investment. And furthermore, income received by the people is not in line with the cost of living, where the money that been obtained by the people also in the insufficient state where it is burdened to cover the living expenses, such as having to pay many bills and high cost of maintaining family result in most individuals, particularly in cities, and having an enough to eat wage, or in other words, no salary balance to make a saving. And lastly, for the fourth point or the fourth factor is about the people who are manipulated by fake scheme. So from the Security Commission Malaysia (SC), they has disclosed that investment scam tactics and unlicensed investment scam operation through social media are increasingly worrisome during right now. And also, according to the Security Commission Malaysia (SC), So, sir, it is reported case that climbed by the 158% last year from 548 complaints last year to 212 in 2019. And also, this majority of these frauds will perform their activities via Facebook advertising that direct user to fake WhatsApp number or website. These scams are currently popular because they promise substantial and attractive investment return in a short period. This current trend in fraud involves clone investment organization that pose as a consider themselves as a recognized company. Thus, they will impersonate another company name and logo to appear to a publicly list corporation or firm license or register with the SE. So that's all for me. Thank you very much. So that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Rosdi. Due to the public lack of awareness about the having an emergency fund, so here we suggest the society, especially Muslim nowadays, to participate in saving Takaful program. So we suggest the society to take the Etiqa Harmony Takaful saving plan. All of us want to achieve or get a better asset at least once in our life. For instance, getting a better car, a bigger home, and comfortable retirement. However, in the future, they will have some accident that we can avoid. So we need to put or neglect our goal behind to support our emergency fund first. Okay, so why we need to subscribe this Harmony Takaful saving plan by Etiqa? This plan will be the best of the flexibility and peace of mind to manage our finance without compromising our Takaful coverage. Next slide. Okay, so to subscribe or into this plan, the person must invest from 14 days to 16 years old. In addition, the certificate owner must be at least 19 years old without the maximum age restriction. Next slide. Firstly, partial withdrawal feature. We can withdraw fund from the participant investment fund if necessary or have any emergency case. Next, maturity benefit. The maximum age here for maturity benefit is 88 years old. When the certificate matured in the participant investment fund, a lump sum payment equal to the cumulative value will be paid to you. Next, in Takaful coverage for total and permanent disability, it is within the Takaful period or until the individual cover reach the age of 65. This plan coverage include some coverage which is a minimum payout made to the members in the amount of 10,000 ringgit Malaysia. So, it will give the confidence to manage our money without compressing our recovery coverage. Next, underwriting then determine the maximum amount insured for this plan. Okay. Lastly, enhance your coverage. There are more harmony plan Takaful available, each with the broader range and benefit. Every plan have their own their own good. Certain parties may benefit and make use of the package benefit and privilege. So here 10 distinct kind of rider are available in this Takaful plan. Firstly, accidental death and dismemberment benefit rider, critical illness rider, waiver of contribution for critical illness rider, waiver of contribution for death and DPF rider. The fifth is hospital cash benefit rider, ultra medic rider, level term rider, accident indemnity rider, family income benefit rider, and lastly, regular top rider. So, so here the key features by Harmony Takaful Saving Plan. They are have eligible entry age, certificate owner entry age, maturity age, benefit coverage, uh, sum coverage, minimum contribution, terms available, and payment mode. So this will be the best plan to cover the issue.
To conclude, in the Etiqa Saving Takaful Plan, this Takaful Plan use Al-Wadi'ah concept that comply with the Sharia. This concept is incorporated into traditionally family Takaful product that address the challenge in reproducing the guaranteed saving, guaranteed income stream, and guaranteed protection that conventional life insurance policy can provide. In addition, supplying the Sharia-compliant Takaful product with guaranteed survival benefit has become business necessity. Rather than that, assured survival benefits are becoming more essential due to events such as retirement requirement, income protection, and premium or contribution refund. Additionally, the cost-saving advantage of the product often become the deciding factor in the winning heart, the mind of distributor and the consumer alike. Having mentioned above, we can infer that this is essential to have emergency fund nowadays. Everyone has their own money management planning, but if an emergency happens and you are not financially prepared, the fallout is not just super stressful, but have serious financial consequences. Emergency savings are mostly used to cover the cost of unexpected life occurrence. We will be able to live for months if we lose our job and if something unexpected happen that require large amount of money, especially during this pandemic today. Consider it similar to have Takaful or insurance coverage. Instead of paying insurance premium, we put our money away for future use. We may withdraw our money quickly and simply in the case of series of unfortunate accident. Takaful can generally be seen in the form of Islamic insurance, but the difference is seen in the concept of procedure of Takaful, which is more Sharia compliant. Lastly, Muslims are obligated to forego the traditional insurance coverage goods as they are not permitted in Islam. As a result, Muslims in the country should ensure that they only buy Islamic-based Takaful protection item in that available in the Malaysia. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.